Bomet Governor Hillary Barchok has picked a fight with Transport Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, accusing him of interfering in the political affairs of the South Rift region. Professor Barchok has also targeted Bomet Senator Hillary Sigei, accusing him of undermining his administration, and 6 local members of parliament for allegedly not supporting development projects initiated by the county government. The governor's outburst leaves the lead on political undercurrents in President William Ruto's Rift Valley backyard that threaten the unity of leaders and their supporters. In an uncharacteristic attack, Professor Barchok claimed that CSS who engage in politics are derailing the national government's development agenda and posing a threat to Dr. Ruto's re-election bid in the 2027 general elections. In what appeared to be an all-out attack, Professor Barchok also targeted an unnamed section of Bomet County Assembly members for allegedly colluding with politicians to undermine his government. I appeal to President Ruto to rein in his cabinet secretaries who are playing politics with an eye of the 2032 succession politics. They are creating political divisions that will cost him, that is Dr. Ruto, in the 2027 re-election campaigns, urged Professor Barchok at Bomet Green Stadium during the unveiling of construction equipment purchased by the county government. Bomet County led the region in voting for the president and his deputy in the last general election, and as such, we have a big share in the Kenya Kwanza government. But some leaders have behaved as if they have owned the UDA party. Professor Barchok told the meeting attended by Kericho Governor Eric Mutai and Emurua Dikir members of parliament Johanna Ngeno, Victor Koech of Chepalungu, and woman representative Lynette Chepkorir. Mr. Murkomen toured Bomet County for a 2-day inspecting roads in Bomet East, Bomet Central, and Chepalungu constituencies, where he was hosted by Senator Sigei at his residence for a meeting with other leaders that lasted late into the night. It was his second tour of the county since being appointed to the post in the last general elections. Last week, the CS also toured neighboring Kericho County for the 3rd time this year. I will not accept being undermined in my own backyard by those who came, quote-unquote, to hold meetings without my knowledge. I hold the political keys to this region and I will not take the CS for a laying down, said Professor Barchok. He added, and I quote, "Our silence as leaders from the South Rift does not mean that we are foolish or weak. We have an agenda and we know where we are going." When contacted by the National for comment on Thursday, Mr. Murkomen said he was in China on official business and had not kept abreast of the unfolding political scenario back home. Mr. Murkomen and Mr. Sigei are partners in a Nairobi law firm and close allies to President Ruto. Although he has not made it public, Mr. Sigei is said to have ambitions for the governorship, while Professor Barchok is said to be interested in the Senate seat after his current second and final term ends. Professor Barchok alleged that some powerful individuals in the corridors of power linked to Senator Sigei had thrice scuttled a planned tour of Bomet County by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The Deputy President was supposed to tour development projects in Bomet County on Thursday and Friday, but some leaders interfered in the planning, leading to its cancellation. We were supposed to have a leaders consultative meeting with Mr. Gachagua on Wednesday, but that was also cancelled. It is very sad, said Professor Barchok. This is the 3rd time in 2 months that Mr. Gachagua has cancelled a tour of Bomet at the last minute for unexplained reasons. Curiously, this week's planned tour came barely a week after Professor Barchok accompanied Mr. Gachagua on a foreign trip to market tea and coffee that took the delegation to Cuba and Colombia. Mr. Sigei, in a rebuttal when contacted by the Nation for comment, said he did not have time to engage the governor in an imaginary political contest that will not be beneficial to the electorate, residents of Bomet County, and the country at large.